And Steve, you've got another tactic you may be looking at today then?
Yes, Phil. I've actually set up today a pellet waggler. There's a few fish topping, even though it's cold. There's a few fish topping at the at long range, so I have set one up. As we've said, wind conditions aren't favourable, but you never know, the wind may drop a little bit later on and I'll be able to have a go on it.
Okay, and what's the rod you're using there?
Right, the rod I've got here is a Powerlight 11-foot two-piece. Two-piece rod, so you can fold it down, have your rod pre-set up with your reel, your line, everything all set up, just fold it out and away you go, you're starting fishing.
Okay, and the reel? Okay.
The reel, we have the Mayo Reactor-Light 2000, beautiful reel for waggler fishing, very smooth, very powerful clutch and that on it.
Yeah, that's got a wide arbor and a front drag, hasn't it?
Very much so, yes, very easy to use. Beautiful line lay on it.
I can see that. What line is it?
Right, the line we're using is a Jurassic reel line. It's in 018 diameter, which is 6 pounds breaking strain. Very, very smooth.
It's a tremendous line. I might say that this line, it's a dark red in colour. It sinks extremely well. It's got a high knot strength. It's got the controlled amount of elasticity. But the nice thing about this reel line compared to others, it's very, very competitively priced. But what we give you is an extra 150 metres on the spool. So for a very competitive price, you're buying 300 metres of line on that spool.
Yeah, definitely.
Fantastic on its knots, just a brilliant line.
Very, very abrasive as well. Abrasive resistant, yeah.
Okay,
superb.
and Steve, what's the float you're using?
Right, I have a Mayo foam pellet waggler. This one here is actually a 4 SSG. Very, very buoyant, being foam. So they will cast very, very well, and also the buoyancy, as I said, with the foam there.
Okay. And the connector, I'm intrigued by the connector.
Yeah, this is one of my own adapters here, purposely built to keep all the weight in one position, so you're not going to get any tangles from shot being pinched onto the line or damage the line.
Well, just stopping Steve there, this is completely Steve's own idea, and it's a very innovative idea to fish the pellet waggler properly. What it is a drilled bullet, and there's 2 sizes in a packet there, I believe. It's a drill bullet with like a little stem on it, and connected to the top of the stem there is a silicone sleeve that fits onto the bottom of the pellet waggler itself. Steve, just shows how it all works.
Right, first of all, onto your line you will slide one of our gripper stops onto the line first. The adapter itself has got a large hole on one end and a small hole on the other. The small hole goes up to the gripper stop. You then pinch yourself on a AAA shot for this particular size, which then sits inside the hole. I also place an additional gripper stop on the bottom just to hold it into place, just in case that shot does slip. And they both lock down into place, so it enables you to change depth at any moment very, very quickly and very, very efficiently.
And if you hook a big fish, is there any danger of that breaking on there, or does it push away on them stops?
What happens, sometimes you can pull out a big fish. When a fish kicks at your net, that weight wants to shoot up the line. With this particular model, that will actually shoot up and you will actually relieve the pressure off the hook.
So you're doing no damage at all to your line?
Exactly. On a normal fixed rig, if that weight was fixed, that could actually put a lot of pressure on the hook and pull the hook out the fish's mouth.
That's not bad innovation from a Somerset carrot cruncher. Well done, Steve.
Thank you.
Now then, Steve, I'm intrigued to see what size hook you're using. Would you like to talk me through that?
Right, this here is one of our pre-tied hook lengths, which is a MT7 hook. It's on a banded hair rig, like these here, size 16 to 016. Nice long hair on it, and very easy to place the pellet onto that band. Okay,
well what we've got here again, these match this pellet banded hook lengths are extremely good, and again an item that polished matchman like Steve is actually buying and using rather than tying himself. And you can see from that what we've got is a choice of length of hair to the band depending on how the fish is responding. That's just simply onto your pellet. There it is, perfectly tied, coming off the front of the eye, and you've got your hook length in the Genesis monofilament, which as you can see gives you that controlled stretch. Good knots, perfect tool for the job.
Perfect tool for the job,
and done for you. So there you go. So Steve, you're going to be adapting later on and chucking that to maybe what, 20, 25 yards?
Yes, definitely. I may even fish it a little bit closer, because I may only fish 6mm pellets as opposed to an 8mm pellet.
Okay.
Because there's smaller fish in here, yeah.
So all in all, 2 methods of attack today. Pole at 13 metres, pellet on the deck, and then fishing shallow, whatever depth, 2, 3 foot on the pellet waggler, 20, 25 metres, feeding pellet over the top, see what it brings.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, I'm going to let you get your head down.
Thank you very much.
Right, which he does that on a regular basis when he's selling for them. He's often asleep on the lay-by, but there you go. Here's from Somerset. I'll let him get on with it. See you later, Steve.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you.